Hello and welcome to this new episode dedicated to a key moment in the history of France. Today, we will delve into the signing of the Treaty of Verdun in 843, an event that shaped medieval Europe and the France we know today. The year 843 marks a decisive turning point in the history of the Carolingian Empire. This empire, which reached its peak under the reign of Charlemagne, was built through military conquests and centralized administration. At the death of Charlemagne in 814, his empire stretched over a large part of Western Europe, encompassing territories that are now France, Germany, the Netherlands, Belgium, and Italy. However, after Charlemagne's death, the authority of the empire began to weaken. His successors, Louis the Pious and then his grandsons, faced major challenges. The need to harmonize the divergent interests of nobles and clergy led to internal tensions. The three sons of Louis the Pious, Lothair, Louis the German, and Charles the Bald, found themselves in conflict over control of the vast empire. In 843, faced with these growing conflicts, the three brothers decided to meet in Verdun, a strategic town located on the banks of the Meuse River, today in France. This meeting was crucial, as the brothers hoped to reach an agreement that would end the bloody quarrels tearing their family apart. The setting of this meeting was charged with history and tension. Each of the brothers had varied ambitions and support, both within their family and among the nobles of the empire. They had to navigate a complex landscape of loyalties and rivalries to find common ground. The outcome of these negotiations was the Treaty of Verdun, which divided the Carolingian Empire into three distinct kingdoms. This repartition was a foundational act for medieval Europe. The Kingdom of Lothair, which stretched from north to south, encompassing territories such as Burgundy, Lorraine, and present-day Belgium. Lothair also received the title of Emperor of the West, which conferred significant symbolic legitimacy. The Kingdom of Louis the German, who inherited the eastern part of the empire, corresponding to most of present-day Germany. This kingdom would become a center of Germanic culture and the roots of modern Germany. The Kingdom of Charles the Bald, who inherited the western part, including modern France, extending to Gascony and encompassing regions like Aquitaine and Brittany. This division of territories was a pragmatic response to internal tensions, but it also paved the way for new conflicts. The consequences of the Treaty of Verdun were profound and lasting. Not only did it put an end to a period of warfare among Charlemagne's grandsons, but it also significantly weakened the central authority of the Carolingian Empire. Each newly created kingdom began to develop its own political and military structures, often in opposition to one another. Rivalries between these kingdoms gave rise to future conflicts and a political fragmentation that would mark the Middle Ages. This fragmentation fostered the emergence of powerful local lordships, which often rebelled against the authority of their respective kings. The Treaty of Verdun is often seen as one of the first milestones in the formation of nation-states in Europe. Indeed, the borders established by this treaty laid the foundations for the modern countries we know today. In France and Germany, these initial divisions were reinforced over the centuries, while languages and cultures evolved distinctly. The repartition of lands also had a significant impact on social and economic relations within the kingdoms. Trade exchanges, matrimonial alliances, and armed conflicts between the kingdoms shaped the identities of the peoples who would become French and Germans. In conclusion, the signing of the Treaty of Verdun in 843 not only ended a period of warfare among Charlemagne's grandsons, but also gave rise to new political realities that would influence the European continent for generations. This treaty laid the foundations for the relationships between France and Germany and deeply marked the evolution of European states. Thank you for listening to this episode on the signing of the Treaty of Verdun. To discover more key moments in the history of France, please subscribe to our channel. See you soon.